The bare knuckle girls are the best combat fighters.
Yeah, dude. Like they're not scared to get hit. They're not scared to get split. They're gonna go out there and just fight. They fight like cats, dude. It's like
I
I see a
know.
cat fight, things flying everywhere. And I'm just gonna take a knee. Nah, they get punched in the eye. Their eyes closed like this. The other one is closed, broken nose. One almost broke her foot and tried to put her foot back in place. Like, what?
They love it. They'll make a video and be like, "Oh, it was amazing. I loved it. I
Yeah,
learned
that's
so
crazy.
much." And it's like, "Yo, your nose, jaw, and your eyes swollen shut."
Like they go in looking all pretty with their little outfits and their braids. They come out looking like something different, dude.
Oh yeah, tornado hit.
It's like, is that really her right there? Crazy, man.
That's
Oh, there he is.
what's happening, brother.
What's up, man? Finally get on here, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know sometimes it's tricky. It's been giving me problems the last few days. Appreciate you though. You got that blackout
Nah,
coffee.
no problem.
Need some of that now that you're a new daddy, brother.
I know, man. Keep me up, man.
Going.
Blackout coffee keeps me right, huh?
How's it been going, bro? How you been sleeping?
Everything good, man. It's just getting the schedule down and making sure everything's good. And that's basically it, man. It's not hard at all.
That's right. There you go. You
Yeah,
got a
man.
good team behind it. You know what I mean? It's a partnership, so you guys will be good. Congratulations again, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I wasn't sure if it was too soon. I know you probably got a lot going on. Brand new. You're a dad now, but you're also at all these shows, bro. You don't get no breaks. It doesn't seem like you're at every event. Cutman, you got the best seat in the house.
Yes, sir.
So do you get any events off?
Well, I just got these off because I gotta help wifey out and the baby and stuff. So I'll be back. But for now, I'm gonna help the wifey out. Make sure everything's good back home, and as soon as I'm ready, then I'll come back.
What about Knucklemania?
I'll be there. I'll
You'll
definitely
be
be
there?
there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be there
Right on,
for sure,
bro.
100%. That's gonna be a great show. Matter of fact.
Yeah. No, I'm excited about that one. A lot of storylines are developing, right? You had Soto and Bonner on the Bare Knuckle show today, kind of going back and forth, building that storyline up. Big Ben, Arlovsky. What are you mostly interested in? Like from a fan's point, what fight are you interested in seeing?
In general, or just at Knucklemania.
We'll just go one for in general and one for Knucklemania.
All right. In general, well, let's do Knucklemania. Knucklemania, I would like to see the heavyweight for sure, because heavyweights always hard hitters, but they got like us that we train our asses off. These guys just go out there, just throw heads, and it is what it is. But heavyweights are a little favorite just because they're hard hitters. To me, they're just another big giant person, you know what I'm saying? But no man, I want to see that fight. I want to see how is it gonna play out. I kind of have an idea of what's gonna happen, but I can't do my prediction because you know I can't be
Yeah.
choosing sides. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I
I
just
hear
keep it
you.
to
I hear you.
myself. But
10-4. I know. Yeah, it's
I like to
exciting.
see the hunt versus the Soldier of God, Romero. That's gonna be an interesting fight. You know, the guy is a beast. I ain't gonna lie. Coming from Cuba, we gotta kill us in the ring. Us Cubans. But you got Lorenzo Hunt, which is another beast and a half. Like he's been there. He's proven himself that he belongs in the square circle. You know what I'm saying? So Romero got a good opponent in front of him. Like, I'm not gonna say that Lorenzo Hunt has a good opponent in front of him, but because Lorenzo Hunt is the pound for pound, I can say king. I'm sorry, a lot of people is gonna disagree with me, but you gotta give it to the guy, bro. He came from
Yeah.
nothing, came out of one of the
You know
tryouts
what?
over in Tampa.
Yeah, I think it's hard to disagree with you, brother. Like he was almost a three division weight champion, which is crazy. And like now he's fighting at 205 again after just getting the 185 strap. So yeah, he's definitely made a case for himself. he might be the GOAT. He's up there. He's up there. So yeah, I'm excited for that as well. But I want to know because your first fight was December 2020 or yeah, 2022, I believe. BKFC 34. How long were you with the organization prior to that?
I was with the organization. I say before my fight, it was 2024. So I was with them like four years, four little under almost four, three and a half, almost four, and I just did. I started as a driver. Started as a driver for
I
them, and
heard
I
that.
drove everybody from the airport. Airport runs and grocery runs, and making sure the fighter gets to where it needs to be. And then I used to do Cutman for boxing, all the big events, the Zone, Mayweather Promotion, PBC, Top Rank. And they were like, "Yo, you're a Cutman." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a Cutman." And they were like, "Yo, you wanna be our Cutman?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" That's what I do anyways. It's like, so I kind of graduated myself towards driver, towards cutman, and then being in and out the ring so many times, seeing how all the fights play out. I'm like, man, there's none of these guys can beat me. Like, I've been fighting since I was 10 years old. Like, I got way more experience than these guys in basically half of these divisions. It does, I say, I'm gonna start at the 125 division, which, I always fought at 126, 125. I got my hands into my first bare knuckle fight, which was December 1st at the Hard Rock, and I kind of sold the place out. Sold over 200 some tickets. It was amazing. So after that, it was just easy to me, man. Like, I street fight at home. Why not get paid for it?
Let's go. Yeah, you looked really good in that fight too. First round knockout on your debut. Rob
Well,
Fuller, you were
I wasn't even supposed to fight him. I was supposed to fight Gilgore, but a week before I heard he passed away, so he was like a last minute replacement.
damn, bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
R.I.P.
So it was like they just threw him in there, and it was like, I mean, what a dog, bro. Like, I was hitting him, and he just kept coming. I'm like, yo, this guy's crazy, dude. You know?
And you were a cut man for him prior to that.
Yeah, yeah. I used to be his cut man. Like, when he first got the call, he was like, the cut man. Yeah, hell yeah, that's an easy fight. Little did they
Yes,
know
and
that.
it's your debut, but they don't know you're Golden Gloves boxer coming up,
Yeah,
and you're crisp with it, man. You look good. You've continuously like this is gonna be I don't know if there's an announcement for this next fight, but your next fight will be your eighth fight. So like you're low key building up that record too. You know what I mean? That's a lot of fights for BKFC, 8 fights in.
my next fight will be my ninth fight.
Oh, is it 9?
Nine.
No way. I
Yeah,
thought you only had 7.
6-2.
6-2. So you had Fuller, Richie,
Fuller, Richie, um,
Ryan Carroll,
Ryan
and
Carroll, then
then you had
Albert
the Bryce
Incline,
fight.
the
Bryce
Bryce
before
fight.
Inclan, right? And then
Yep,
Inclan,
Incline.
and then
Then Caprio,
Caprio, and then
Strode,
yeah.
and then Chansey.
Oh, and then yeah, Chansey. I was even there, bro. I don't know how I spaced on that
It's
Chansey
all
one too.
good.
I was fucking
it's,
there.
it's all good,
Of
man.
course, my mistake. For some
I mean,
reason, it's just
I fought
it,
guys that been in the rankings. I fought guys that are dogs that they call last minute to go beat up somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
and as you can see, it always goes out my favor, man. Like, I don't know if people, I don't think people would like count me out, but it's gonna get to a point that they can't count me out. All the, all the exposure, all that's gonna come.
Well, they've
Like,
been
I
sleeping
don't
on the cut
care.
man.
Everybody's sleeping on the road, but it's all good.
But
It's all gonna
no, but
explode
but
itself.
that's the thing, yo. You're getting the wins, but it's weird though because like you said, Buddy says hell yeah for his first fight, thinking okay, cut man doesn't have a bare knuckle fight, probably didn't know that you're crisp with the boxing. But then a couple fights later, at the weigh-ins, like that Bryce Hall thing, you know what I mean? Like why? Why is he coming at you? Is he think because he can do something and he's he's calling you out, and you came up like you fought him at what one? You were like 165 for that one, no?
Oh, it was 165. Yeah, I came up from 125 to 65.
Yeah, that's a massive jump. But for him, it's like, why are you calling out someone who's 125? But hey, props
I
to you.
mean,
You manned up.
I kind of initiated the whole situation, you know, because I wanted to fight him. I wanted to prove a point. But again, you know, it didn't turn out my way. You know, I got hurt during the fight, so it is what it is, bro. You know, we live and learn. There's weight classes for a reason.
So he kind of fucking man. So he after you got knocked down, you started really implementing your game plan. You started putting him put it. You were doing well, man. But then he fucking like took you down, bro. Is that how you hurt yourself? Your elbow?
So what happened was, all right, first round, you know, I didn't think he was gonna come out. Thinking Lorenzo Hunt training him, I knew that that punch was coming, but I didn't know it was gonna come off rip like that. So he kind of like caught me off balance in a way, and then he like landed his whole body on me. So you know, I'm like, all right, you know, it happened. I got up. It didn't hurt. Wasn't wobbled. I'm like, all right, time to. You can even see in my face. I'm like, all right, you know what? It's time to start my game plan. Like I didn't think it was gonna be this fast, but you know, I wanted to see what was going on in the first round. But I'm gonna have to. I have to get work. You know, I'm already losing. I'm already down in one round, so I have to get to work. I have to make up this
Mhm.
round. So I hit him with a couple shots. After the knockdown, I hit him with a couple shots, and I knew that I already had him. Like I saw it in his face when I hit that guy. Like the first thing he do was grab me and then like kind of like suplex me because he was
Yeah.
hurt. And then as he suplexed it, I landed on my shoulder, on my elbow, and it tore my labrum on my shoulder. And not just that, when I hit the cage on my neck, it gave me two herniated discs.
Damn.
So off rip, I was like, damn, I'm like my shoulders out, my neck's messed up. And then what did it was that one punch, like I kind of like opened wide and I pulled the tendon on my elbow, and I was like, that's it. Like I really don't have an arm now. Like I'm done. So I was like, the only thing I can do is go lefty. So I went lefty the whole third round until you know doctors saw what was going on, and they're like, yo, you can't continue like this. You know, like
Yeah.
we're not gonna let this
Yeah.
happen. I'm like,
Cause yeah, you look like you were starting to take over. You know what I mean? And then, I was thinking, I'm like, fuck, he was probably from when he took him down, bro.
it's all good though. Hey, it happens, man. It's the sport, you
Yeah.
know. Like
It's the
look at what
fight
happened in my
game, right?
last
It
fight,
happened to
man. And
Lorenzo too. And it was kind of an interesting story having Lorenzo and him in his corner and Chris Camozzi was in your corner. So
that
it
was
was it was
amazing, man.
it was a good look. It was exciting to see it happen. Do you consider Bryce a real fighter now? He hasn't had a fight since then, but he's been popping up here and there.
I consider him. Listen, man. Everybody that takes off their gloves and goes in that square circle, I got respect for. And he's one of the guys that you know, like I say, he's not. He wasn't a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, he boxed here and there, but I can guarantee you, if you put him with a 165, you know, 170, his weight class, somebody that's even out, he'll beat him, 100%.
Right on. I just imagine there's going to be some type of announcement. I've seen him, he's popping up at shows, at the events.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. And then yeah, you looked real good against Inclan as well. You really were putting it on him on the fourth. You got the finish in the fifth round. Yeah, and even like the Chansey fight, man, you dominated that one. But the Strode one
That one
too, like
actually, all those fights that went to distance, like I made it to go to distance. Cause yeah, it's cool to see a knockout. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But dang, man, I'm been training for a whole 4, 5,
yeah,
6, 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just to go in there for one round and that's it. No, I wanna let me throw some hands. Let me get comfortable in there. Let me show off a little bit. You know, like
yes,
everything played
sir.
out as I wanted to plan. If I want to get in, I'm gonna get in. If I'm letting you go into the next round, it's because I'm letting you go into the next round. So a lot of people don't
Yeah.
understand. Like I'm playing with my opponents.
Well, you know what? And another thing too, Pat Brady was actually telling me this. As fighters, especially in the BKFC, so many of these fights are getting finished so quickly. He's like, some of them, it's like a TikTok reel. It's quick. You know what I mean? You have your walkout. The fighter doesn't have a lot of time to establish himself, his character, grow a fan base.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And because the fights finish so quick, like when I'm at these live events, sometimes I'm like, shit, we need a fight to go the distance, bro. It's like
Yeah.
8:30 and the co-main's coming on. I'm like, I need to savor the flavor. Like, I can't be going home after this. You know what I mean? So, I think it's more rare when you see a war or a 5 round bout and guys are going back and forth and it's a technical display. Like, it's exciting because there are so many finishes. Like, I don't know, I kind of appreciate a long fight here and there too.
I mean, in the bare knuckle fight is a little risky because let's say you are winning all 4 rounds and this guy lands one crazy stupid
Yeah,
shot on you. You know what I'm saying? It is risky. Don't get me wrong, but I like that. I like to give somebody a chance, not just to the first round. I want you to hurt me. I want to see what you got so I can come back at you and finish it off. You know, like Chancey, like he did something dirty to me. He squeezed me to the point that it hurt my back. I got two herniated discs on my back. It hurts. You squeeze somebody's back and put your chin here and you bear hug them, it's gonna hurt. I was like, all right,
yeah,
you want to play dirty? And what I did, I finished him off right after that because it pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it kind of like, all right, I think it's time for you to go. So it happened the way it happened, and it played out exactly how I played it out. I did, I, I did my plan, and my plan executed as I needed to execute. Don't get me wrong, the guy's a dog. He fights, but that night he didn't come out the way I thought he was gonna come out. We trained for somebody that was aggressive, somebody that was gonna come and throw hands, and it didn't play out there. I was running after him the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta adjust. That's another thing. Adjust. The adjustment is the number one key in bare knuckle. You just can't train for somebody and expect that person to fight the same way because it ain't gonna happen that way. He might be, he might be that day. He's like, oh, forget this. I'm not fighting this guy. He's way taller, way stronger, way faster, way longer. I'm not gonna go in. I'm just gonna in and out. But here's what it is. You gotta adjust.
yeah, no doubt. And I know you'll probably agree with me here, being a cut man yourself. Like you said, you like to go, but next thing you know, that fourth round, it only takes one shot. I feel like a lot of fights too. It's like you're really interested in a fight, excited, and then it gets stopped because of a cut around the eye. And I feel
Or
like that's
on the
happened a
ear.
few, yeah, or the ear, right? Or like, so it's like, and then fights are ending prematurely, and then you're like, ah, shit. And it's part of the game. There's nothing you can't really get around it. But I feel like that's kind of, I'm like, are guys now targeting the eye because if they get a certain area, they, you know what I mean? It's over.
Man, I don't know what's going on, but if a fight stops by a medical decision is because trust me, it's happened to me, and I'm not gonna argue with the doctor because I'm there with the doctor 24/7, in and out the ring, and I'm looking at everything that he's calling, and I'm seeing personal eye to eye what he's calling. An eyelid, a fighter's gonna get mad, but he's saving
It
your
has
eye
to be
from.
done.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
that's dude, like your eyelid it will never work ever again. You'll never have a tear in your eye. You'll never be able to close your eye. You know what I'm saying? So the doctors, and because he do a great job. Dr. Muzi is the best of the best for a reason.
for sure. They and these guys, man, they're too. Some of them are too tough for their own good. They need the doctor to step in and say, hey, it's time. Like, yeah, the eyelid,
Me
it's a rough
myself,
one.
bro, like I didn't know my ear was like that. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Stopping this fight? Like I'm ready. This is my round right here. Like I'm ready to go do what I gotta do. This is the plan that I've been waiting for. Like, why are you doing this right now? He's like, yo, your ear's about to fall off, dude. I'm like, yo, are you for real?
Yo, that was gross, bro. But like, there was no blood, so I was gonna ask you, like, did you even know? So yeah, I guess you
I ain't
didn't
know
know.
anything.
Did you see it after and be like, what the fuck? Or like, did they?
So when
It
it
looks
when it
like they
really
did a
hit
good.
me, when it really hit me was I was talking to Pat and it was like, hey, but it's all on camera. He goes, hey man, like you get him next time. It's really bad. And then Dave looks at me. He goes, bro, your ear's about to fall off. I'm like, for real, bro. I looked at him. Don't tell me that.
Yeah,
Nah,
at
but then
first
I
I
went
didn't
to the
notice
back.
either, and then I was like, "Damn, bro, that's yeah, you got to stop that."
I went to the back and I was like, damn, is it that bad? The doctor's like, don't move. Take me a couple stitches. I'm like, damn. He goes, one more hit to the ear and probably your hearing would have been gone. And I was like, well, I appreciate you for stopping the fight and doing your job. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Like,
there
of course,
there's
I'm gonna get mad, but it is what it is, bro. My health is more
yeah,
important than winning
for
a
sure.
fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you got to
it
take
don't
that
it don't
doctor's
it don't
perspective.
it don't make me a worse fighter for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I've been training for. So it's a step back
Yeah,
and a setback,
that's
you
just
know?
yeah, that's hey, it's just an unfortunate thing that happens in this bare knuckle thing, right? It's just
Mm-hmm.
it happens like that, man. And fights get stopped, and guys win fights based on a cut or something. They can get their ass beat, and then, like you said, eyelid split or something. And then, yeah, it's like, fuck, guys don't want to stop their fighters. And they're like, fuck that. But the doctor does a good job. I got to ask you, too, because you were the cut man in that Mike Richmond, Josh D-Day Dyer fight. That was pretty gruesome damage on Richmond. Like, what's the worst you've seen as a cut man? Was that the worst that you've seen?
Nah, I've seen worse.
Really? I know Mike
Yeah, I've seen worse.
took the most of
Mike's
it.
face was, yeah, Mike's face was bad, but I've seen worse, man. Like, I've seen to the point that it's like, damn, though, this guy's gonna be okay after having all these scars on the face, you know? Like I got one little
Yeah,
scar, but it's like seeing scar faced, up and down. It's like I hope he's all right.
yeah.
But
No,
it's the game that we sign up for, man. And
100%. Hey, it's real.
once you
That's
go
why
in that
that's why
ring,
we love it.
it's either I'm coming out or you're coming out. So my mentality when I go in there is this guy's coming to take off my head. So it's my job to stop his ass from doing his job, and I'm gonna finish execute my job.
Let's go. So anyway, I just want to ask you too. We talked about the ear injury for Strode. You went on to fight Chauncey. What's going on? Like, what's going on with Strode? I heard rumors that he asked for a release at one point, and then I think even today he was posting like kind of that he misses being in there. So I don't know what's going on with him. Like, were you guys supposed to rematch at all? I don't know. They
So
had the interim title, but now it seems like the Dotson fight's on the table. And like I said, I thought Stroud might ask for a release at one point, but it's all
I mean, I've
speculation.
seen I've seen stuff online. People text me here and there. Like, yo, I think he's done. I think they're gonna strip him, or I think or I think he quits. I said, listen, I don't care what he does. If they put him on front, like we're supposed to fight back when I fought Chancey. That's why me and Chancey fought. But I
Mm,
don't know what happened there. That the contract wasn't signed. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I didn't care. I just thought that it was a little low that we didn't get to rematch. I was kind of upset, but everything happens for a reason. I took Chancey out in a beautiful way. I didn't get hurt. Never got one little scratch. That's about it. And I took him out. I don't know. For me, what's next for me? 100% is got to be the Dotson. There's nobody else. Who is? I mean, Ed Stroh's not gonna fight. He's not there no more. I don't know what's happening with him. So, 100%. Like, let's make this happen. Let's go.
yeah, I thought it was weird that because I saw it, and then he posted something, and then he even said like, "Oh, I asked for a release in May or something." And then I was like, well, that's kind of strange. You just fought for the interim title. Like they're giving you opportunities. Like everyone wanted to see you run that back with him if that was going to be the case, right? But if he doesn't want to fight, you step in and fight Chansey. It makes more sense now, right?
Listen, I don't sit here and choose. They call me and say, "Yo, we got to fight for you." Okay, send me a contract. I don't sit here and say, "Oh, who is it? How many
Yeah.
fights he has?" No, if he's gonna be on there, he's gonna get his ass beat, and I'm gonna give him the Mug City ass whooping that everybody deserves. That's
Yeah.
it.
So
So simple. You're gonna go in that square circle and you think you're gonna beat me? Come correct because you have something in front of you that you've never seen and felt before.
so are we gonna hear an announcement for that Dodson fight? Is that gonna be like March?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that call to say, "Hey, get ready. We got news for you." You know. But as of right now, I'm being a dad. I'm
Yeah,
home.
fair
I'm still
enough,
going
man.
to the
That's
gym.
right on. That's what it's all about. That's number one. I know, like right now it's
Actually,
fresh.
we actually
It's gonna.
I'm training Chris Garcia for his fight coming up now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's coming to the gym every
Okay.
day. I'm training him, so he's gonna be a good.
Nice.
He's coming up. He's gonna. I think he's fighting at I don't know what weight, but I think it's lower than 135. But I told him, you you're gonna do good at 135, 130, 135, whichever one you choose, you're gonna do good.
Sorry, my daughter's waving.
Hi.
Dad mode is not. You could say hi. You could say hi real quick. I know I'm. When I made that clip too, I was like, I don't want to put it on the internet. I don't want to put it
It's
on
all
the
good.
internet, but I was like,
It's all good,
paranoid
man. Nothing
with
but
the
love.
kids, but
Yeah,
it was fire to have her at the event. It was,
that was
it's a
pretty cool.
family thing, and you guys are. How's Caitlin, man? Is she itching to get back
She's
in there
good.
too?
Yeah, man. We just being parents right now, and then when the time's ready, she'll be coming back.
Well, yeah, it's a long journey, man. But
Yeah, man.
congrats. What's is it boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Shit, let's go.
Yeah, he was 8 pound, 12 ounce.
Nice. Did you? Can you go over there for a bit? Sorry about that, brother.
Nah, you're
When's
good, man.
boxing training starting soon?
Yeah, I mean it's starting. Like, I'm getting rounds in with Chris, so so he can get used to the higher level boxing, higher level bare knuckle. I'm teaching him a couple of tricks here and there. Yeah, I got to, man. You gotta, you know, when people, I know Chris for a long time, and he started with me, and like he's literally a fight. I think we got this. I think he's a fight under me, if I'm not mistaken. Started maybe 2 years before he did, and I told him you want to do bare knuckle, you have to train your ass off, bro. Like, first of all, you can't be 160 pounds. Like when he first started, he was heavy. I was like, you gotta fight like 135, 130. If you can make 125, that's even better. But he goes, I can't make 125. I'm like, if I can make it, you can definitely make it.
What card's he on? He's usually fighting out of the Hard Rock.
Yeah, yeah, he's always fighting out here. He sell quite a bit amount of tickets. So
So when's the
I
next
was
Hard Rock card?
I don't know. I'm still waiting on that myself. I wanna.
I heard rumors it might be in March, and I got a couple things happening. I'm like, I hope if it's March, it's late March, but I know they got the Mohegan Sun. So now I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta make it, man. I gotta get out of this cold.
Oh man, I don't like the cold, dude.
Oh,
I
it's
went to
brutal here
Mohegan that
right
one
now.
time, and it was like 22 degrees. I'm like, yo, I didn't step outside. I was like, I'm gonna go see snow because I haven't seen snow, but I'm coming right back inside.
Bro, I don't know what the conversion is here right now. I gotta see what this is from Celsius because we use Celsius over here in Canada, and
Mm,
you guys are Fahrenheit. But right now, okay, so right now it feels like -11, and there's
Jesus,
lots of
dude,
snow. There's
it's
lots of
freaking
snow, brother.
sunny. It's sunny over here.
I know. I love it out there, bro. I want to move out there. This is killing me. I work
I love
outside
it out
too.
here. My buddy's actually he lives in Montreal, and he's like, "Yo, this shit cold as hell." He's like, "I need you to come on." I'm like, "I ain't going over. I ain't lose nothing in that cold."
Yeah, it sucks, bro. That's why I want to be able to make that next Florida car. I love coming out to Florida. The Hollywood cards are always exciting, and the weather's always nice.
Yeah, always, bro. Nice and sunny, not too hot, a little humid, but it is what it is. Helps you lose weight, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Nah, you can't argue with that weather, buddy. So, Knuckle Mania, so you're gonna be on the job as a cut man?
Yes, sir. I'll definitely be there.
Okay. Are you gonna be, do you know what fights you're gonna be in the corner yet? You gonna be in
Uh,
Richmond again? Richmond
I'm
Elmore?
gonna be, I'm gonna be in the blue corner always. I mean, they always
All
have me in the
night,
blue corner. Yeah,
every fight.
every fight, every event.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So
I'm
it's an
excited to see
interesting,
what's gonna happen.
yeah, me too. But it is an interesting story. You started as the driver, and they didn't. It's almost like they didn't know what they had. You know what I mean? Like you already had all this experience as a cut man, they're using Cutman, but they didn't even know. Like, how did you get involved as the driver? How did you initially get that job?
So, um, my cousin, he used to work for every promoter, every high boxing company, and he's real tight with Dave at the beginning. Like him and Dave started this whole thing. So, Dave had an idea, and I guess they ran with it. And that's how I met Dave. I met Dave through Nelson Lopez. And that's how I started. That's how I started with BKFC. I remember BKFC number 6. It was in Tampa. It was in Tampa when Paulie Malignaggi fought Arnold. I forgot his name. I think he's from Russia or something.
A Lobov?
Lobov, yes,
Yeah,
Arnold
Arden
Lobov.
Lobov.
That was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was a
yeah.
good fight. So I
Yes, sir.
started there. That was my first day actually, starting with bare knuckle. So
Man, this
that's how I started
company,
with him, and I just started promoting. And I mean, I got promoted and got more promoted, and now I do fighters relations. I do Cutman. I do hand wrapping. I do graphic designing. I do you name it, dude. Like they need something. Yo, call G. He knows how to do everything.
man, you got like four paychecks coming from that place.
I wish.
Yeah, you guys, that's crazy. So how have you like you've been the cut man for a few of your opponents. Has have you paid attention to any of the corner work when you're in there? Now that you're in there, do you ever
Bro,
think like I might be fighting this guy? Let me just listen to what his corner's saying.
honestly, no, bro. When I'm a cut man, I do strictly. I try to be as professional as you know, as I can be. You know what I'm saying? And I even give the. I mean, I guess it's a natural boxing thing. I've given my these people tips like, yo, pick up your right hand, or you doing this wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supposed to be doing that. So, I'm like, yo, I need to shut up. Like I can't be like I'm not their coach. But I see things. I mean, it's just a natural thing that comes to me. Like I
Yeah.
coach people, so it's gonna come natural. Like I see something wrong, I'm like, yo, your coaches aren't telling you this, but pick your right hand up. You're not picking your right hand up. They're hitting you every time you freaking throw it or do something, move. You know. But I don't know. I just need to stop doing that because
When the fights are on, where are you sitting? Are you like right ringside?
I'm ringside with the cornerman. Like I'm literally the first one in and the last one out the ring.
Yeah, that's got to be the best job there is, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like that's kind of how this journey began. I'm like, I gotta get the best seats BKFC has to offer, but
I
there's
mean,
no better seats than the cut,
everybody
man.
says it's a job, but it's more like a
It's not.
profession,
I
bro.
guess it's not.
You got. It's not just a job, bro. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're working on. You got to know what cuts are bad, what cuts are not bad. Like me and Doc are always in communication. Every round I'm going, I'm explaining to him how everything is. Like, yo, he has a bad cut on his eyelid. Check it out. Like what I'm saying, stuff.
Yeah,
Just you have to communicate because at the end of the day, it's for the safety of the fighter. I know the fans want us to see a fight, but the safety of the fighter is more important than if I see something that's gonna damage you. But you're obviously a fighter. You're not realizing that at the moment because your adrenaline's going and you're not noticing. But when you have the closest person to you working on you and he sees everything that is on you, it's my job to look after you as a fighter and for your health. So if the doctor doesn't see it, I'm gonna say something because I don't want you to be blind. I don't want you, you know what I'm saying? Like you have a family to go
yeah.
to, you have your whole life to do after this. You ain't just fighting and that's it. You're fighting for one night. But what about other nights? You gotta go provide for your family, you gotta work, you gotta what I'm saying? Are you gonna be blind for the rest of your for life for one fight? No. Come on.
No, you do look super professional when you're in there. You look like you're locked in. You obviously know what you're doing in there.
And
But yeah,
the thing about me, bro, like in Utah to anybody. Everybody loves me. I don't choose sizes. I'm good with everybody. I stay in my own lane. I don't care what anybody does as their own business. I'm there to do my job. My job as a cutman is to take care of you, and my job as the fighter is to beat you up. So you're gonna get the best of the cutman and the fighter.
I'll beat you up and then pat you up and send you home after.
There you go.
So so how what's like you're Cuban, your your wife, well, I guess you guys aren't married yet.
Fiance?
Fiance, she's not Cuban, is she? I don't think so.
No, no, she's European and Scottish.
Okay. That's so do you is there anything that you guys do like that you want to keep your Cuban heritage going, with your son?
I mean, Cubans gonna be Cubans, bro. You know, like we just it
Is it
ain't it
Cuban
just
food over
the
there?
Cuban food. Yeah, 100%. I cook well, so she loves my cooking, so that's one. Cuban food is always gonna be at the home.
That's good.
Spanish speaking. I would love to teach him a little bit of Spanish so he can defend himself and not be stuck when somebody talks to him in Spanish or even grandma asks him a question and he doesn't know what he's saying. So Spanish speaking will be in the family and keep it.
That's interesting, brother. What about the name? I'm not, I don't you don't have to tell me the name, but is it a Cuban name or
That's a little bit of it's a little bit of both, a little bit of everything. Liam kind of goes with
okay?
William, kind of goes with Guillermo, what goes with William, what goes with
Yeah.
Liam in Scottish. So it's kind of Liam and then G. I was gonna say G Perez, so I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna name him after Guillermo, so I'm not gonna make him a junior. So I named Liam Gianni Perez.
Okay. Welcome to the world, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. So yeah, so is there a date that you want like if you do have this fight, is that something you'd like to see have done at the Hard Rock?
I mean, wherever they want it at, bro. If it can be Knucklemania, I don't care where it's at. It just needs to happen.
Yeah.
I'm ready right now. I haven't trained, but I'm ready right now. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Like
go. I know I
it
see
ain't
the
about.
post, man. I've been getting excited too. I'm like, okay, let's hear some announcements. So I
I'm
keep
ready. I'm
watching the
ready.
Bare Knuckle show. Like they're gonna start announcing some fights.
It will. We got some good fights coming up. I don't know when, but we got some good fights coming up.
Yeah, most definitely. So when you heading out to Philly?
I think day before the fight. I
Okay.
usually go like 4 days before. But I think I'm gonna go the day off before just so she won't be alone and and I can help her a little more and then I can just go there and come back. I gotta be there so many times, so long.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad I get to see you when I'm out there, brother, because it is going to be a massive car. I wasn't sure if you're going to be making the trip, new daddy and everything, but yeah, it's exciting, bro. So anyway, when we first started talking too, you made a post, you know what I mean? You're like, I feel like I'm kind of getting shunned from some of these social media guys. I should be getting some love. And then like you're just so busy, bro. I feel like
No,
people
bro.
don't think they could get you, bro. You're going everywhere the BKFC goes. You got a card. Like sometimes it seems like it's every week. And a new
hmm
daddy, like I might be the only one to get it now. Now that you got a kid, so I'm
Nah,
feeling blessed.
it's some other guys. There's some other guys that hit me up, but it's just like I said, it's just catching me at the right time. Because if not, I'm on a plane. If not, then I'm dealing with fighters. If not, I'm at home doing what I got to do because especially when I was on the road. I was only home what 4 days out of the whole month. Going back on the road again is like
Yeah,
stressful, man. Which who isn't a better person to do a podcast with somebody that's on the road 24/7 with Barry BKFC,
let's go, baby. Let's go.
But I see a lot of stuff, man. I see a lot of stuff. I see a lot. I deal with a lot of fighters. I just keep everything to myself and just watch
Yeah,
back and relax and watch the whole show play out.
yeah. You can't celebrate those knockouts, I guess. Hey, when you see someone get knocked out, you gotta kind of say,
Listen, I'll be.
this year was a great year, man. Like with the King and Queen of Violence card, there was a lot of action. Knucklemania 5 was unreal. We got obviously the next one to look forward to. What have you noticed so far? Like you were involved early, right? Like you
hmm
were with the Cutman, you were with the organization really early. With the growth now, with Mike Perry coming in and then you had Connor coming in, it just seems like it's more exposure. Have you noticed anything with the growth of the BKFC from the time you started to right now?
Oh man, 110%. that the company has grown well over 100% as any other company has. I mean, everybody sees it. We're what, seven
Yeah.
years in, and we did more than the UFC ever did in 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's the truth. You know, like a lot of people are gonna get mad about it, but you can't say no because it's we done a lot. Yeah, they open doors, but once we get there, it's like, yo, this is a whole different ball game. Like, why didn't they bring this a long time ago? You know?
Yeah. I remember I watched the first event live. I caught wind of it at work. Someone's like, "Yo, I seen there's some bare knuckle fighting on tonight." I was like, "Okay, I gotta see this." And since then, that was just
Hmm.
unreal. Okay, get out of here. You're not supposed to be on the internet. That's what you got to look forward to, brother. Except no, you won't be seeing the dresses and stuff, you know? It's all dresses and high heels around here.
It's
You're
all
gonna have
good.
some
Look,
boxing gloves, you know, footballs.
I'll get there. I'll get there
Yeah,
because
you'll get
you
there.
know.
So what else is going on this year, man? Like I know that cruise is coming up 2027. You got Hawaii
Hmm.
coming up. Are you making the trip to Hawaii?
100%. Man, those I think I'll be at every other one. Yep.
Okay.
After
You
yeah,
got
2026 is gonna be busy for us. You know, it's gonna be busy. It's gonna, especially for me, because let's say if I do get this Dotson fight, I'm gonna be training my ass off. I'm not gonna be playing and traveling. And, you know what I'm saying? I gotta.
yeah.
My last three fights, I didn't even train, bro. Like, to be honest, like I train
That's
every
it,
two
eh?
weeks. 2 weeks just to
That's
like.
it.
That's it. Like, people don't understand. I'm a different animal, bro. Like, and I got proof to back me up on that.
So you just
I
you
just
kind of
didn't have
just
no time.
stay
Listen,
ready so you
I
don't have
was
to
I
get
was
ready.
I was I was traveling every month, every 4 times a month, 3 times a month. Who trains through 3, 4 times a month and then come out victorious like that? Nobody, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I never
I
thought
train
about that.
myself. I train myself. I got other people that train me too. And I got Nelson that trains me, but only when we have time, like when I'm home, like maybe 2 times a week. You know what I'm saying? But like I do what I know what I have to do. I do what I gotta do. I'm disciplined. I know what I have to eat. I'm not out there just because um I don't have a coach. That's an excuse, bro. You don't need a coach to get in shape. I lost because the my I wasn't gotta have a good camp. That's an excuse. You can have your own camp. You know what I'm saying? Like no no
Yeah,
no excuses. We don't got time for excuses. You get out there, stop. Don't say you never could do it. Just go ahead and do it, bro. That's it.
that's right, man. David Diaz, he trains in his apartment.
You see what I'm saying? Like, man, don't go, don't got not one excuse. He goes out there, trains in his apartment, comes, brings a hell of a show. Even if he
Yeah,
loses, who cares? He just fighting.
fucking strong mind state, you know,
That's
discipline.
it, bro. A
So
lot of people saying, "Oh, it's winning, and it's all about winning, and the championship." It's not about winning and no championship. It's about you being disciplined and willing to go in the square circle and fight, take out them gloves and fight, and come out victorious. If you don't, okay, who cares? At least you tried. It'll make you a lesser man or a worse fighter. Ain't nobody gonna go and take other gloves and go fight, get punched in the face by bare knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
if you got
bro,
balls to do that, you got balls to go anywhere, bro.
yes. You know what, bro? Like I was even thinking, I'm like, shit, I would like to do it just once to get some credibility on my podcast, you know? They'd be like, oh yeah, I seen this guy in there. Maybe I'll jump on with him.
That's it. Hey,
I need the right matchup though. I'm not trying to be in there
you
with no fucking killers, no.
you can
I need
do
like
it,
another
bro.
media guy, you know?
All you need is a good training camp for 8 weeks, and you're good to go, my brother. That's
Let's
it.
go. Get me on that card, bro. Dotson Perez.
There you go.
Has he made any comments on that?
Nah, man, he's a very cool dude, man. I'm cool with his family. I'm cool with his coaches and stuff. So it's no bad animosity. It's just business, At the end of the
Yeah.
day, I'm a 125er. He's a 125er. He has the belt. I have to get a chance. So for this, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's part of the game. Like we're in the fighting game. I ain't gonna choose and pick. Your name's on that thing. I'm gonna sign it, and we're gonna give these people a hell of a show.
And everyone's going for that title shot, right? So
I mean, I don't care for the title. I just want to fight. I want to fight, and you know, if the title comes, you know, I win the title. Okay, I lose the title. I tried. You know what I'm saying? Like
whatever.
it never goes the way you want it to go. You just gotta make it go the way you want it to go. It ain't gonna do it itself.
Yeah, no doubt. Some of these other bare knuckle guys too, they don't get too many fights, or say they fight in an area there's not a lot of cards. They take a boxing fight here and there, right? I don't think you'd even have time to do anything like that. But
Nah, bro. I mean, I've been
that's
offered plenty of boxing fights, you know, like good money, but it's not even about the money, bro. It's just I like bare knuckle fighting, and I like where I'm at, and you know, like yeah, they'll call me and say, hey, you know, there's so and so, I got a match for you for so and so. Yeah, and like, what is that gonna do for me? One fight done?
Mhm.
No, I'm just good, bro. I'm good where I'm at. Thank you for the offer. You know, I'm good where I'm at. I'm established. I'm establishing my brand, and and I see why they call me because I know I bring eyes. I'm an asset to everything I touch, bro. Straight up.
No doubt, no doubt. And I feel like some of these lesser promotions are just they're trying to grab who they can, to get their views up and draw some attention over there. But I'm with you, man. I'm a BKFC to the end type of guy.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
I love the UFC, but even BKFC during those COVID times, the cards continued. They kept me. There was no football, no hockey. That kept me sane. The fights during COVID. And BKFC right there with them.
I could fight for 125, 135, 145, 155, 165. You name it. Put anybody on that contract. I'm signing it because that's
Would
just the person I am, bro.
would you want a rematch with somebody like Bryce?
100%. Like, why not? Bring them. I don't. Especially when I'm 100%. Let's go. I ain't saying no to
Yeah, let's
nothing.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're gonna see you back in there soon.
Like,
I want to see that Mundell Mike Perry get announced, man. And I
that's
feel
gonna
like
be.
they've been digging him around a little bit.
I
You know what
don't
I
know,
mean? They
man.
just
That's
keep
gonna be a
bringing
good
new
fight.
opponents in for Perry,
I don't
trying
know
to
what's
chase. But
happening.
but the thing is, and it's like at the earlier cards, they're bringing these guys in and they're trying to sell cards, so they're bringing in names, so to bring
Which
eyes,
is
bring
good.
recognition. But I feel
100%.
like
It's good. People want
BKFC,
to
it's
see
the
this.
fastest. Yeah, it's the fastest growing sport. Like you guys have fucking enough talent, about enough bare knuckle fighters that are exciting, that you can build. You know what I mean? They have personality. They're good on the mic. They can fight. So I
Hmm.
don't think they need that anymore. They don't need that to sell tickets, to sell shows, because they're selling
They
out no
need
matter
to.
what.
They
But
need to.
it's like,
They need to get some fighters, build them up, build their brand up, because people like they love, bro. They love local fighters. They don't even gotta be known. They know how to talk. They know how to fight, and they win fights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's an eye opener, bro. Like
yeah,
literally, open your eyes. Make sure you look around the whole roster. Pick and choose. Like
hmm,
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys
yeah,
out there that are can be stars, but they don't get the opportunity to showcase because, like I said, they got these other names that are more popular, and you know, once these guys come up and they show, they're like, oh, we have a star. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
why you didn't see that 5 years ago?
Yeah. I know. It's almost like you don't know what you got till it's gone. And these guys come over and and they get that shot. They've given them, like I said at the earlier. Now I don't feel like they need to do it, but did they set that precedence? Now these guys coming over, did they just expect it? Like, no disrespect to anyone, but even Aspen Ladd comes over, wins a fight, and then she's saying, Faria or Borga. It's like you just got here.
I mean, she's a 145, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think
There,
her and Borga, like,
I get it because there's not really a 145 division.
yeah,
Who
there's
you got?
that
You got
too. They
Berga. You got
they kind of have to, I guess.
yeah, like this that I get it, but like you know, there's whole list of
Yeah.
them, and then you go from here to here. It's like,
Yeah. No,
what
it
the
makes
hell
sense,
just
but is
happened?
that the mentality now, you know? Like
I
that's
don't
what I
know,
deserve.
dude.
I'm coming over. I'm the UFC, like I'm going for the title.
Fuck that. If it was me, I'll make them wait. I make you. I don't care who you are. This is a different sport. You're gonna fight 5 to 6 fights, and then we'll talk about you becoming a champion. I don't care who the
Yeah.
hell you are.
But then you got a guy like Perdomo, and they've been building him up. You know, they're kind of keeping him on the shelf, building him up in the Hollywood shows. So he's obviously got a big following out there. He's an exciting fighter, but it's
100%.
they're almost keeping him from. You'd think he'd get a title shot soon, not some of these guys that are 1-0.
Perdomo don't care about none of that. He just wants to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
If
just a
that
fighter.
guy
He
can
wants to bang.
fight, if he can fight once a week, he'll be happy. He don't care. He just want to fight, make money, and provide for his family. You know what I'm saying? Like any of us do. We just want to
Yeah.
fight and provide for our family. The belt comes as a blessing. If we win the belt, it's another blessing. But for right now, this fight,
So, do you remember the was it the Cuban Missile, Gustavo?
Cuban assassin, Gustavo
Assassin, sorry,
Trujillo,
Cuban assassin. Yeah,
the
he
only person, the
to
only
beat
person that
Lorenzo.
beat Lorenzo Hunt.
Is he's just he fights BKB? Like what happened? How come
But
he's not back over here?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. But he was a good fighter, 100%. Like I said, the only person that beat Lorenzo Hunt, and like I said, they gave him Lorenzo Hunt when Lorenzo Hunt started this BKFC. That was actually, I think, BKFC 8 or 9. It was one of those, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 12. But it was one of those. He's with another Cuban, Cuban that was bangs, bro. Like he touches anything, they going down, dude. Like the guy's a
Yeah,
machine. The guy's
yeah, he
like
was unreal.
Like the fact that him and Perdomo had even something going on, it was pointless because for what, man? Like we Cuban people don't fight each other like this. Like what's the whole purpose of this? Y'all two different organizations. Like, there's no point in y'all going at each other to prove anything. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
they went at each other.
So what do you think about Yoel? He's a Cuban, but like Joe Rogan thinks he went under some special experiments over there, bro.
I
Because
don't
he's
know, man.
built
That
like a
guy's a
fucking
different.
brick shithouse, and he's 48 years old.
That guy's a whole different animal, bro. And we'll see what he can do, man. Like I'm not. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying let's see what he can really do with a person that's explosive, that's crazy, that's one that wants to hit you and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just somebody that's gonna sit back and wait and wait and wait. This guy's coming, and he's coming with like a train. He's coming to wreck your ass. Like what are
Yeah.
you gonna do? This ain't wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I know. It's trust me, I'm a lot of people. It's
Like I
funny
have
because I
nothing
talk to some
against the guy.
people.
Like I love the guy. I know him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking realistic, bro. Realistic as a man, bro. Like
Yeah,
facts.
I'm
Like this
with you
ain't
on this
wrestling.
one,
This
man.
ain't UFC, bro. Like this is bare knuckle. And you got a man that's coming. He don't want to lose. He got his belt. He's coming to rip your head apart in front of 20,000 people. Like what are you gonna do? Ask him. Ask yourself that. What are you gonna do when this guy is
Yeah,
coming straight to you, and an experienced bare knuckle fighter, and you only have one bare knuckle fight? What are you gonna do? You gonna gas out? Maybe. I don't know. You gonna hope for a lucky punch? I don't know. But you better do something.
yeah,
You better
I'm
throw some
interested to
hands.
see it. We'll see, man. I'm with you because you know what? Like Lorenzo is that guy in bare knuckle, and in Yoel, he's new. He's green. He's green to the sport. It's brand new. It's a brand new sport, regardless of what he's done in his past. It is just hands, so it's hard not to lean Lorenzo for me personally. But I've talked to some other people, and they're like, "Oh, Yoel, this and that." I'm like, I don't know, bro. I think
It's different,
Lorenzo's gonna
bro.
be a handful.
It's different. Like I said, I ain't talking shit about nobody. I'm just talking realistic. From my experience of a fighter, from my experience of what I see, it ain't an easy fight for Joel Romero. That's all I'm saying. And he better
It's
be on his A game because this guy's coming and he's coming hard.
yeah, it's definitely one that I'm really looking forward to. I can't wait to see that one. What do you think about Bonner Soto too?
Man, that's gonna be a fucking war.
That's gonna
That's actually one that I'm excited more for because
yeah.
them boys don't like each other, bro. Them boys do not like each other, and you got Ben, which is an awesome boxer, and you got Soto, which he got a fucking heart as a beast. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a hell of a fight. One is definitely gonna go in the 6th round. You know,
You think
for
so?
a fact. Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be knockouts. I mean, it's gonna be some knockdowns, but I don't think there's gonna be knockouts. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be back and forth knockdowns, back and forth getting their ass beat. But I think it will go into the 6th round, and
Yeah, that
it's
fight.
gonna come down to whoever wants it the most.
Yeah, they're gonna have to dig deep. I can see that. That one's on my radar in a major way too. I think that one could steal the show. First fight was good. Soto says, he was coming off a surgery, and he said he was in a car accident. We'll see. Bonner looked really good. I think that was a eight days notice fight. Soto, fuck, when he fought Tenaglia, that fight was unreal. So I was like, man. And then when Bonner came in and put that on him, I was like, man, this guy's for real too. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with that. Feldman actually put a bonus on it today on the bare knuckle show. He said if there's a knockout, I'll give a bonus. So maybe he just doesn't think there's gonna be a knockout either.
Double the purse, Dave.
Let's go. Double the purse. Get him
It's
paid.
funny. It's funny because Conor said that one day I believe he was outside and it was a good fight, and then he's like double the purse. It was funny.
Fuck. You throwing that in there. Yeah,
That was
Connor.
hilarious.
So what kind of have you spent any time with Connor?
We really haven't, man. I mean, here and there, like at fights and stuff. Like, we're we're shoulder to shoulder. Like, hey, what's up here and there, but nothing like full blown conversation or had to sit down with him or it just I like I said, I'm there to work. I'm not there to be a fan. I'm not there to be, what I'm saying? Like I try to be
Yeah, you
as professional as possible.
yeah,
Because I get it, bro. You got all these people trying to talk to you, and like, trust me, bro. It's a headache,
for sure.
and
For
I'm
sure
pretty
it is.
sure he loves the attention and everything, but I'm pretty sure he likes to be his privacy too.
Man, sometimes I feel bad for him because he's in demand. Like we saw him in Jersey there after the weigh-ins, that party at that bar across the street.
Mm-hmm.
That was great, man. I actually thought there'd be way more people there. I guess it was kind of like
A low
not too many
key,
people
yeah.
knew about it. It was, the location too. If everyone's going out, they're not going out in Jersey. They're catching that
Right.
train to New York. But even when he left, like I was there when he left, and he had to kind of scurry out of there quick. And I seen him real quick, and I was just like, have a good night, Connor, because I just felt like, man, this guy can't even take a breath.
Move,
Like
bro.
there's
Yeah,
just a swarm of people, and there was girls chasing after it, banging on the car, and I was like, holy, leave the guy alone. He's a human
that's
being.
crazy. And guys like that got a lot on their head. You just don't know. You just see the bubble at the moment. That guy has million stuff in his head.
Yeah, he's he's a great personality to be part of the BKFC. It
Yes,
really
hundred
brought an
percent.
extra element when he joined. Do you think that he'll actually fight for the BKFC ever?
I mean, I don't know. He wants to. I don't know. I think he's still in the contract, or I don't know what's going on with him. UFC is really holding him back. Do a lot of things, but we'll see, man. I don't know. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to be his cut man. You know?
Yeah, that would be cool, bro. That would be cool. You probably would be his cut man too.
Yeah, 100%.
100%, brother. Well, anyway, I don't want to keep you too much longer. I appreciate the time, brother. Today, actually, I got to share this with you, man. My 5-year-old daughter, this is a proud dad moment. I'm taking her first jujitsu class
Oh, that's
tonight.
awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. One of her friends is in. I've been trying to get her to come to Muay Thai with me, and then I was like, okay, jujitsu is probably a good place to start. You know, it's having a daughter, bro. It's different. Like I thought, I thought I was having a boy, and then I found out I was having a girl, and I was like, okay, I got to change who I am here.
Yeah.
And now, And now I'm like, if I'm not around, she needs to know how to do a quick little something.
Yeah, 100%. Something. Yeah,
Even
it's
if it's a
self
girl,
defense,
girls are
man.
mean too,
Yeah.
bro.
Listen, bro. I know girls that have more balls than any man that I know,
Facts.
and you can't sit here and
Facts.
discriminate a woman because listen, they're the strongest human being on earth, bro.
No doubt. And these bare knuckle girls, bro, they throw down. The bare knuckle
More
girls are
than
the
the guys.
best combat fighters.
Yeah, dude. Like they're not scared to get hit. They're not scared to get split. They're gonna go out there and just fight. They fight like cats, dude. It's like
I
you see the
know.
cat fight, things flying everywhere.
Yeah. And they're not butchy either. You know what I mean?
Uh,
They're not like they're not like some of these UFC fighters. No disrespect
like
to
I
them, but
got
like they
punched in my
don't.
eye and I'm just gonna take a knee. Nah, they get punched in the eye, their eyes closed like this, the other one is closed, their broken nose. One almost broke her foot and tried to put her foot back in place. Like, what?
And they love it. They'll be all fucked up afterwards and they'll make a video and be like, "Oh, it was amazing. I loved it. I
Yeah,
learned
that's
so
crazy.
much." It's like, "Yo, your nose, jaw, and your eye is swollen shut."
Like, they go in looking all pretty with their little outfits and their braids. They come out looking like something different, dude.
Oh yeah, tornado hit.
It's like, is that really her right there? Crazy, man.
That's
But
crazy,
yeah,
bro.
man, it was I can be here for hours, bro. I don't know if we talked about stuff, but it just you gotta catch me at the right time, like I said.
Well, brother, enjoy the journey. Enjoy fatherhood. God
100%,
bless
my brother.
you and your family, brother. Is there
Thank you.
anybody? Is you got any sponsors you want to shout out before we get up out of
Yeah,
here?
man. I got Blackout Coffee. Shout out to Blackout Coffee. Anybody needs coffee, go to blackoutcoffee.com. Put in the word the Cutman, and you get 20% off. Also, Diesel laptops. Diesel laptops. They're a diagnostic computer service. You got any diesel problems, they come out, diagnose your problem, and you got a brand new truck, bro. I
Let's
love them.
go.
They've been in business for a while, and they got really good sales on computers. If you any diesel mechanics or anything that needs any diesel stuff, diesel mechanics is diesel laptop is where it's at. What else we got? Bucked up, bucked up energy. They're always on my side, man.
Bucked up.
All right, yeah, bucked up. Blackout coffee. Diesel laptops. I got locals at the house, but they just I don't even, bro. My brain right now is I got so many sponsors. It's like you caught me at the right time. But I just want to thank to all the sponsors that back me up. I, I really can't name them all, bro. So many of them,
That's okay. I know you probably got too many to name, but gee, I can't wait to see. Man, I wish I could be the Cutman apprentice for this next Knucklemania card and just be there right with you, bro.
I know, right,
But
bro?
I hope to catch you out there, Philly. Be looking for the best cheesesteaks in town. Let me know if
Oh
you
man,
hear
we gotta get
anything.
one. We gotta get
Yeah,
one. I got a
gotta get.
buddy of mine out there. He's like, yo, you gotta try this place. I'm like, well, bring me one to the show. So
Let's go.
he's like,
Let's
if I can
go.
get it in there, I'm gonna bring it.
That's right, baby. That's right.
But yeah,
All right,
man, it
man.
was a pleasure. It's a pleasure, being on here with you. Like I said, we'll talk more. It ain't gonna be our first time once we get close to the fights, and like we want to know even before the fights. Hit me up. You want to see my prediction after the fights? You know what I'm saying? Like how was the
Let's
show? It
go.
was like, let's go.
I'm down, man. I'm down to get
Yeah,
together
man,
anytime. We can make a lot of noise talking fights. I
100%,
love
bro.
talking
Let's do
fights.
it.
I love watching fights, and I would love to hear your insight. Because you
Oh,
got you got that
congratulations
first.
to Dustin Peg on his championship belt
Yes.
fight, man. That was a hell of a performance, and Junior Lane's a dog, dude. But
Yeah, he
he
is.
had he had a he had one that thing that last round, that last shot
Yeah,
made a
he
difference.
swayed the judges, I think, on that sixth round with that big shot at the end. I think when Julian was swarming him in the fourth, if he could have dropped him,
That would have
maybe,
been even.
yeah,
Yeah.
it might things might have went a little bit differently. But Dustin was a tough customer. He landed the lone knockdown. Julian took it to him in that fourth. I think that's where just Dustin's damage came from. But yeah, fuck, hell of
hmm
a fight, man. Hell of a fight,
It was
brother.
a hell of
Can't
a
wait.
fight,
Can't
dude.
wait for Knucklemania.
And then one of our, like I said, one of our upcoming 135ers, Chachi Versace. He did an
Yes,
amazing
sir.
job against Lennon. You know,
Yeah,
he
came
actually
back,
got a
got the draw.
knockdown. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I mean, I honestly thought he could have won the fight if he didn't stop moving a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like the referee says to stay in the middle corner, and he kind of did it to himself. He could have won that fight. But
Yeah,
to me,
he did.
he won the fight. You know, congratulations, Chachi. Congratulations, Dustin. There's good fights on that card, dude.
Amazing. Start to finish. It was an unreal card. Lots of
Jamel
value.
Herring,
Yeah,
nothing impressive. You know,
got it done against Guy Diamond.
I feel like other people could beat him up in bare knuckle. Yeah, he was a former world champion, but this ain't boxing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it looked like it was his first fight. He got the dub.
It was a boring fight, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a
It,
fan of
it, it
Jamel
definitely
Herring.
wasn't the same
In
vibe
bare
as like,
knuckle is different. You got to fight, bro. Like, in the boxing, he's a machine. You know what I'm saying? Like he's awesome. His techniques awesome, but bare knuckle, he didn't impress me in bare knuckle. I thought he was gonna come bring it something different, you know. But hey, this is his first fight. I mean, let's see his second fight how it turns out.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Some guys come in and they're just natural, right? Like they just naturally feel good and they look like it's not their first fight in bare knuckle. Some people you're
Bro,
like, okay, you see the growth.
when I go in there, I don't see it as a boxing fight, dude. I just see these guys coming to take my head, and I got to do my job to beat them up. It's my street. It's a street fight, bro. Like, in a street fight,
100.
you ain't gonna beat me in the street. 100%. If you can't beat me in the street, you definitely gonna beat me in the ring. It's like
That's off to
I'm in the
Dave
street.
Feldman though,
Yeah,
making
man.
fist fighting a sport. It's the fucking
100%,
best.
bro. It was a journey, and he made it happen, dude. He put all his like I say, all his marbles in one jar and say, "This is what I want to do," and he did it, and he's continued to do it, and he's showing it off right now. And everybody that would have jumped in back in the day, now they all want to jump in. So it's either get on the bus or stay behind. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't even need to persuade anybody no more. Like you either in or you're out.
Yeah.
I don't need to persuade you to come join me when my bus is already going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
No,
you're either
man,
in or you're out.
I can't believe it, bro. Trust me. Like from what it's been and to where it's going, it is crazy growing at a crazy fast pace. I love that I get to keep watching it and that it's getting sanctioned in more places. We need some sanctioning in Canada, but we're too liberal over here in Ontario, bro. It ain't happening. That's why I got to move. But
Man,
anyway, brother, enjoy your night. God
thank
bless.
you,
Thank you so much for your time, G. Appreciate you.
100%. Thank you, brother. We'll do it again. Yes, sir.
Top man, throwing hands, baby. Stay blessed, my brother.
Let's go, man.
Can't wait to see you back in there, baby. And new.
Tell your little one to keep your head up, listen to the coaches, and make it fun. You know,
Let's go.
you can't do it the
And new,
first time,
baby.
so keep going, keep trying. And new, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, homie.
All
Okay,
right,
we'll
my man.
see you soon, brother. Take care. Peace, homie.